Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl. Yeah, I just need y'all already know all eyes on me. All eyes on me. Keep me here. Y'all, so we are here with another story time. I know I missed last week giving y'all story time, but I'm sorry. I had mental health issues and getting scammed. Like, I had a lot going on. But that's neither here nor there. I'll tell y'all about that later. But I do have a story time for y'all. This story time is, did she F your man? Did she F your man? Like, seriously, did she do that? Like, oh my god. So, y'all, this story time starts off, of course, summertime. This is not the same summertime from the 4th of July fight. I believe this was the following summertime. So, y'all, of course, is during this time is me, E.T., and we had another homegirl. We're going to call her Susie. I don't know why. Like, we can call her Susie. So, me, E.T., and Susie all hanging out. At this time, guys, I was single. Yeah, y'all, I was single. I had my own spot. At the time, you know, E.T. and the guy she was dealing with, they wasn't really on good terms. So she came and was like staying with me, mind you. Susie was already damn near staying with me all the time because this was also like my best friend, y'all. Like, this was my best friend. So Susie was always there with me. I would be going to work. She would walk my dog, and you know, she'd be there chilling. Like, she was just, yeah, relaxing. Like, it was our vacation house at this point. So, y'all, summertime, me, E.T., and Susie, we in the house, we chilling, we bored. I think we had went to the bar, we had a bottle, we was in the house just, you know, smoking and chilling. And once again, I do not smoke anything but weed. Let's not go there. Let's not play with me like that. So, we all in the house chilling, y'all. And we just like, dang, like, who can we call? Like, who can we hit up that can come through, you know, and chill with us? And at this time, y'all, I was not having people in my house. Like, I did not like people in my house. If y'all was in my house, you only be in the living room. I hope you don't gotta go to the bathroom because, like, y'all, so we in the house. So we're like, we can hit up, y'all, I was talking to this guy. This is funny. I was talking to this guy. We can call him, we gonna call him A and B. I was talking to the guy A, and he had a homeboy. We're gonna call him B, and he was talking to E.T. Susie did not have a friend from that clique because she had her own roster going on, so, you know, she was good. So, y'all, this night we invite A and B to come over. We all in there chilling, drinking, smoking, like I said, just having a good time, just vibing. Nothing too much is going on. Something funny did happen that night, but we gonna get into the story. Like, my sister did the craziest thing. So, y'all, actually, I can tell y'all that part now. Y'all, so mind y'all, I'm telling y'all, we're in the house, we're drinking and smoking. And, y'all, at this time, I had a wig on. And, y'all, the wig was not secure. Like, I did not know how to secure my wigs at the time. Like, I just was putting them on, leaving them on, clipping them, like, trying to clip them in, making sure they was good, okay? Y'all, E.T. I was sitting in a chair. I had this spinny chair, this big spinny chair. It was one chair. I was sitting in it, and she kind of walked over to me, and she was like, sis, like, and she wanted to, like, play in my hair. But when she did this, y'all, the wig slid off. And when the wig slid off, it was like,
I said, oh, jump scare.
like, at the same time, we both went and, like, covered our hands. Like, we covered our hands and tried to, like, throw it away head. Like, so when she did it, she was so embarrassed. Like, y'all, you'd have thought it was her that got her wig snatched off, y'all. She was so embarrassed that she did that. When she grabbed me, she leaned back. So we ended up, like, leaning back and, like, falling out the chair. But Susie seen what happened, so she ran over there, too. The guys did not see what happened. I don't think they did. They probably did. I don't know. I was embarrassed, though. So Susie ran over there, and we all just, like, sitting there laughing. Like, they probably was like, these girls are so childish. But like I said, we were drinking and smoking. Like, I wasn't drunk. So we were just laughing about this. So the wig is kind of, like, hanging to the back. Everybody got their hands over my head, and we stand me up, and we, like, run to the bathroom, and we in there just cracking up. I'm like, y'all go ahead back out there. Like, I'm going to put this wig back on or put a hat on or something. Like, I don't know. Like, so they went back out there. We went back out there. Wig back on. And at this time, Susie was like, basically, she was about to go downstairs. And I'm like, girl, where you going? And she was like, I hit up such and such. He came through, he downstairs, he outside. And I'm like, tell him come up, because I knew who the person was. So I'm like, you know, there's no issue. Like, he can come up here and chill with us. Like, I'm like, tell him come upstairs. And she like, no, it's cool. Like, I'm going to just go outside. Like, I'm going to leave y'all be. Like, I'll be right back. Like, I won't be outside long. So I'm like, me and E.T. looking at her, because we like, girl, we know what's going on. So she go outside or whatever. At this time, we still drinking. I think we playing Uno. Like, we just laughing. Like I said, y'all having the best time. Probably about, I don't know, probably like 30 minutes, almost 40 minutes probably went by. She came back in the house. We super lit at this point, because like I said, when she went outside, me and E.T. was still drinking. Like,
I don't play drink. Cute drink, bitch. I be fucked up, having a ball, bitch. Living my best life, so.
the whole time. So when she came back in, me and E.T., like, we're super lit. Like, she's over there with B, I'm over here with A. Like, we just kind of like in our own little worlds at this point. Still in the same room, own worlds, you know. So Susie come back in, she comes sit back down with us. We kind of like talking to her, but still like in our own worlds. And she just was like, I think we probably smoked again. I think she was just like, all right, y'all, I'm gonna call it a night or whatever. Like, I'm good, y'all. Like, y'all, like, I'm tired or whatever. So we like, okay, girl, like, do your thing, go ahead. So she goes in my room and she lay in my bed. Okay. So next, all I can kind of remember, y'all, is I went to the bathroom and A came and checked on me and was like, you good? I don't know, I probably was throwing up, but I'm not an embarrassing drunk. Like, if I feel myself got to throw up, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'll be back, I'm gonna go throw up, come back like, ooh, that was a bit much. So I think he came and checked on me. I'm like, yeah, I'm good or whatever. So at this time, I don't know why, and like I said, because I was pretty lit, all I remember is, like, we just, like, went and, like, laid in the closet. I had a real big walk-in closet, y'all, like, real big. And we went and laid in the closet. No blanket, no pillow, no nothing. Like, just laid down and fell asleep. Like, I was like, and I'm going to tell you how I found out. This is funny. So, after that, mind you, I'm in the closet. Boom. Door shut. I'm asleep. Now, I'm telling y'all a story. Of course, this is not from my point of view because I was not here. This is from E.T. and B's point of view, because this story actually came up because one day E.T. and B was chilling. Like, we were all chilling and smoking, and we was, like, just laughing about old times. And we like, oh, my God, y'all remember that night we got, like, super drunk? And it was, like, everybody started laughing. And we was, like, E.T. had said something to him, like, what happened that night? Because she mentioned something that I was aware of, because of course she told me, but I was like not really aware of. And I'm like, So y'all, back to the story. So I'm in the closet, door shut, boom. Now y'all, E.T. is calling me, y'all. And now E.T. and B are still in the living room, so whatever they're doing, I guess, like, they're making out or doing whatever, kissing, and they basically, like, okay, y'all know, like, on some movie shit, like, when y'all just be, like, making out and, like, y'all be, like, walking backwards or, like, walking forwards, like, towards the room or whatever. I guess that's what Jesus Christ, that's what E.T. and B was doing. So as they're doing that into the room, and they, like, ended up, he laid her on the bed. Mind y'all, Susie is in the bed, y'all. Now, Susie is in the bed. So, they're still doing them. So when they get in the bed, Susie is on the end of the bed. E.T. is next to Susie, and B is next to E.T. So they're in the bed, and they're laying there, like, everybody's lit. Like, well, you know, parties that did not leave out the house were still extra lit because we were drinking the whole time. So, y'all, Like I say, y'all, all parties that did not leave the house, which was only Susie, left the house. Everyone else was extra lit, okay? So at this point, I believe, like, everyone kind of, like, passed out. And E.T. got up and went to the bathroom. Susie, E.T., B. That's the lineup, okay? E.T. gets up and goes to the bathroom. Now, when that happens, I guess somehow Susie and B ended up, like, I guess they had to be, like, cuddling or, like, touching in some type of way, okay? At this point, they had to be in some type of way, like, oh, that's what B said. B said that he was playing with her punani, and yeah, that's how that got started. Like, he was playing with her punani, and he had basically got up, and she stood up and bent over, and he basically, you know, but when he did that, y'all, E.T. walked back in the room. Now it's like a pause. Like, everyone's just, could you imagine being in that position? Just bent over like, oh, like, can you, and E.T. just walking like, the fuck, and he just like, oh, like, it was just a lot going on. So when that happened, excuse me, y'all, when that happens, B is basically like looking like, what the fuck, and he looking at E.T. and they kind of like, what the fuck in each other, cause what the fuck is going on? Susie, what the fuck? Like, everybody is just, and he basically kind of like, he didn't push her, like, he kind of just like pushed off of her and walked back into the living room, and then I guess E.T. went back up there with him, and yeah. So that morning when I woke up, I was in the closet. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know why I was there. I thought I got kidnapped. I woke up, it was pitch black dark, it's dark as shit. I feel somebody next to me. I'm like, oh my god, it's a dead body. Like, please don't tell me somebody killed E.T. or Susie. Like, oh my goodness. I'm
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
up here feeling around, searching for stuff. I'm up here scared as hell. Like, I feel a doorknob. Like, I don't know what's on the other side of this door, but Jesus Christ. So I open the door, y'all, and it's like, ah, like, I'm telling y'all, like, the light was so bright, I was blinded. Like, I felt like a lost slave that just found God. Oh my God. So, oh, that was so weird. Why would I say that? I don't mean it. I'm just joking. But, yeah, so I'm like, oh my god, it's so bright, like, but I see eventually, like, this is my bed, like, this is my room, and I turn around, I'm like, oh, this is my closet, and that's A, and why the fuck am I in the closet, like, why am I on the floor in the closet? He breathing, I kind of like, you know, the little finger tester, see if he breathing, he breathing, okay, he not dead. So I stand up, I'm like weak in the knees, like I need some water, like my life is like out of my body, I'm trying to tell you. So I feel like somebody drugged me, like I felt crazy. I look in the bed, Susie's in the bed, she don't have no clothes on. And then I'm walking out my room, I look in the bathroom, E.T. is in the bathroom floor. And then I'm still walking, and I'm walking through the hallway, I'm going into my living room, and B is on the couch. And I'm like, what is going on? I mean, B got clothes on, but E.T. got on, like, I think like her boxer shorts and a t-shirt. Susie naked. I think I probably had on my spandex shorts and my t-shirt, like my little our boxer shorts we wear. So I'm like, what happened? Like, what is going on, y'all? I'm so highly confused. So, I'm sorry. Like, first thing I do is like go wake E.T. up because bitch, get off the floor. Like, I'm sorry. Like, no, I didn't go check on nobody else. Like, they two grown ass men. Susie already in the goddamn bed. Like, E.T., get the fuck up. Like, what is going on? Are you okay? So she's about out of it. Is me. She looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm looking at her like she crazy. I'm like. She like, what happened? I'm like, That's what I was ready to ask you. Like, I don't know. So, we walked back in the room. Susie, I guess, heard us. She's waking up. I guess A heard us. He's walking out the closet. This shit looked crazy. So I'm just like laughing, like, what? I said, one hell of a night, y'all. Like, yo, that was funny. So, at the time, of course, everybody getting that stuff together. A goes out in the living room with B. We did kind of like ask Susie, like, girl, why you ain't got no clothes on? Like, what the fuck? And she was like, I don't know. Like, I think I just took my clothes off and got in bed. I think she said something like around that area. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, Now, we're waiting for them to leave. They finally leave. Cause we was trying to get them to go. Like, get out. We don't even do that dumb spending night things. Like, nah, that y'all was not even supposed to stay the night here. Like, y'all gotta get the fuck out. So yeah, they left. Y'all, why they left? Nah, man. We not even gonna talk. No, fuck that. Why the fuck they left, y'all? We was so irritated. Why they left and came back knocking on the door after we laughing and geeking, like we getting our stuff together. We basically were getting shower, like get our day started, like we ain't just die. Like we didn't just fucking die, like, and we ready to get our day started again. Like, yeah, what's on today's menu? So they come knocking back on the door, and we like, who the fuck is that? So we go look. It's A and B. We like, did y'all forget something? Like, what you need? Like, what's going on? So they're like, oh, we got called a ride. I'm like, what you mean y'all called a ride? Your car's outside. It should be outside. He like, no, my car gone. I think they told my car. I am extra irritated because now y'all gotta stay here until y'all find a ride. You gotta get your car back and all this. I don't feel bad because I told you not to park wherever there's no numbers at, and you decided that you was gonna be good because y'all wasn't supposed to be here long. Y'all was not supposed to be here all day anyway. Honestly, like, so well, I wasn't all day. Like, I guess the rest of the night. So the next day, like I said, when they still here waiting for this ride, we just like, oh my god. Like at this point, like, E.T., like, can you drop them off? Y'all know E.T. had the car. Like, I'm like, E.T., like, can we drop them off? Like, they gotta go. And E.T., like, no, for real. Like, where they live at? Like, y'all gotta get out. So eventually their ride did come, blah, blah, blah. Now, y'all, I'm telling y'all, like I said, I'm telling y'all this story because, at one point, I'm telling you, we found out a few years after this happened, but I still was mad and E.T. still was pissed off because it was like, it's crazy. Like, she had some sort of knowledge that something happened, but she couldn't remember. Like I said, I still can't remember what the hell happened. Just blanked out. Like, sorry, we were drinking too much. So that's what happens when you drink. So you shouldn't drink. I'm not promoting it. That's what you get. So, like I said, a few years later, E.T. and B reconnected. We're all outside smoking and chilling. We're outside, we smoking, and we just was reminiscing about that night. And E.T. actually, cause this night did come up before, between the three of us. We just laughing about it and talking about it, but like certain stuff like just. I just like wanted to know. We're just really curious on what happened, and Susie didn't have the best track record of telling you the whole story. Like, not that she would lie. I don't know. Sometimes she probably would. Who knows? But she just want to tell the whole story. So I'm like, damn, I really want to know what happened. So E.T. was like, I'm gonna ask B one day, and I'm like, sure. When you ask B, let me know. So she asked B, and I'm here for it. I'm front and center for this conversation. And he says basically, when, like I said, y'all, when E.T. got out of bed, he thought that Susie got out of bed. And now I'm gonna stop this right here, and I'm gonna say, me personally, if I'm laying in the bed and two other people come in here and they making out, hey, y'all not ready to do this? Like, y'all don't see me right here? And if they don't pay me no mind and they still doing whatever they doing, I'm finna get up and I'm finna go in another room. Like, y'all got it. Y'all can have it. Fuck it. Like, I'm gonna cuss you out in the morning, but bitch, you can have it. Whatever. I'm not ready to stay in the room. So, when E.T. got up and went to the bathroom, he said that he thought Susie got up and left, because Oh my goodness, that's what happened, y'all. They didn't want to, E.T. was not trying to do anything with him in the room. That's why they was laying there. I thought they, passed out. She said she didn't want to do anything with him. This is what he said. She didn't want nothing with him because, Susie was in the bed. So when Susie got up, when E.T. got up, he thought it was Susie. So he moved, towards towards Susie, thinking it was E.T. and was playing with Susie Poonanny, and that was supposed to be E.T. Poonanny, but Susie didn't stop it apparently, because she wouldn't have been standing up bent over when E.T. walked in the room. So I was just like, wow, that's really crazy. Do y'all get the story of basically what happened? I'm gonna tell you one more time. E.T. was in the bed with Susie and B. B was behind her. Susie was in front of her. E.T. told B she was not about to do anything laying in the bed because Susie was still in the bed. Mind you, this is the bed. I didn't have a fucking California King. Y'all not far from earshot from each other. I know you hear this shit. So when E.T. got up and went to the bathroom, he's thinking, okay, Susie must have got up and left. So he, went ahead, and I guess he thought that was his green light to go ahead and do what he was going to do. That's that. E.T. walks in the room. That's not what's supposed to be going on. So that's why he kind of they was like, what the fuck? And he kind of pushed off of her. And we was asking him, well, did you really do it? And he was like, I ain't really get which define doing it. And I stuck it. He just was, I'm like, oh my God. Now, me being me, like I said, Susie was my best friend. I am embarrassed. I feel some type of way because E.T. is my sister. I'm like, oh my God. E.T. was pissed off. She was mad. And I was like, me personally, I would have been mad too. I don't care if this was a sneaky link or not. Y'all know your homegirl niggas is off limit. What? This is just, what? You was better off just hopping out of bed, and going to find E.T. Girl, your nigga up here trying. You should have been in the bed in the first place. But anyway, I don't know. And then I don't even know, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. This ain't no damn freak nigga house, okay? I even told E.T. after all this, and I finally thought about it. Mind you, this is years later. I'm laughing and I'm like, bitch, what made you think that you and B was gonna go in my room and get busy in my bed anyway? What the fuck? And she's laughing. She was like, no, for real, because I don't know. And I'm like, what the hell? We just was laughing about it. I wasn't mad or nothing. I was just like, what the hell? Because she don't get down like that. So. Now, Susie, sorry. Say, girl, let me stop. I left it up to E.T., however she wanted to deal with it. If she wanted to say something to Susie, even though Susie probably would have denied it anyway, because some girls really do be cut like that, don't really be giving a fuck, but who really raised it up there and admit yeah, I damn near, or basically kinda did something with your sneaky link. That's not cool. That's not cute. So y'all, we did all continue to be friends after that. There are plenty of more story times upcoming, and y'all are about to be sick of us. Okay, now I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, post the video, retweet the video, whatever you need to do to get my video out there. Can you please do it? And like I said, I know I've been slipping on story time. I'm sorry. I'm gonna really tell y'all what I'm gonna do a story and tell y'all what happened with me being scammed. Y'all, this is my second time getting scammed this year. I'm sick of it. And I'm not dumb and gullible. I just keep giving people the benefit of the doubt, and I get them the benefit, and here come doubt beating my ass. Girl, you know better, and that's my problem. So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later.